Howdy everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to today's Penguin Chef announcement. Well, I think we can all agree that one of the most tried and true methods of quantifying metrics and quotas, even before you get into the duration of time or measuring for productivity, and this counts for whether you're a car salesman, or you're trying to sell timeshares, or maybe you're trying to take attendance on a Sunday morning because that's your thing, and that's cool if it is. But, for these people and so many other professions and places, that one of the most important things to get anything started when you're dealing with other people is, well, getting butts in seats, right? And, we've seen how this works and doesn't work for the film industry, but one of the other industries that this is kind of a big deal for is the restaurant industry. Because, I know we ate a lot of styrofoam trays and, to-go boxes during the lockdown eras, but now that the world is healing and we can go out and touch grass and do stuff and go somewhere where we don't have to clean up our own dishes or take out our own trash, and it's really nice and convenient, right? Going back to your favorite restaurant and ordering your favorite meal, it kind of feels like the nostalgia and memory berries of, the smells, the sights, the whole ambiance, if you will, right? And it's kind of a big thing because so many of these places they're built on their brand identity, and especially a restaurant, because it's designed to entice you to stay, but also entice you to leave quick enough so there's other people can dine as well, and there's this whole science behind it, right? But the thing is, if you decide to, change your brand identity, and once again, as we've seen so many times before, that when you neglect or discount your existing customer base, or decide they're not showing up enough, so you're just gonna disregard them, and you kind of lose them, and you lose anybody else who is interested in the novelty of what your brand represented, right? You're not gonna get butts and seats anymore, right? And even though you could remember the times of grandma and grandpa sitting in the rockers on the front porch, and maybe you wanted to go not only dine, and enjoy the country food, or the ambiance and all the knickknacks on the walls, or have the cool candy at the country store, or maybe you wanted to buy one of those finely crafted rocking chairs, right? And take it home there so you can put your butt in that seat anytime you like. But now, the cautionary tale of Cracker Barrel is just another notch in that, say, wooden peg, or maybe along that old wooden rocking chair on the porch, of how many times we've seen companies sort of, kind of decide that they aren't interested in putting butts in seats or appealing to the crowd or the customer base. And like I said, it's unfortunate, and I'm not sure exactly what the science behind not putting butts in seats and all is, but I just want to say that if you're out there and you still have a business that isn't failing, right, and you're trying to figure out how to connect with people, and keep connecting with your audience, and try to get those butts in seats, because if people actually think that you're paying attention and listening to them, they might show up again. So that's about all I got today. So I'm gonna go put my butt in a seat on the couch and enjoy the rest of my day. So hope you can enjoy yours too. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye!